If you own a Shop Vac, you know how awesome it is to put a brand new filter on your machine. That thing will suck the paint off the floor. But you also know how frustrating it is when after only 5 minutes of use, you've got to stop because the filter is completely plugged with dust like this one. Stick with me and I'm going to show you a simple method that will increase your filter life and also eliminate those constant cleanouts for only 50 cents. I've had at least 3 big Shop Vacs over the years, and they've all had the same problem with the filter clogging up. I've replaced a lot of expensive filters. So I was trying to think of a way I could prevent the filter from getting so clogged all the time. And like a lot of people, I bought one of these cyclone lids for a 5-gallon bucket. Now these work fine, but it's just another thing you have to carry around. They're kind of awkward. It's more hoses. And the beauty of a Shop Vac is you can just throw it in the back of your truck. You can run it up and down the stairs to the job site. It's just one compact unit. So this didn't work for me at all. So a few years back, I bought a cheapo pool for the kids to put in the backyard. And it had a little pump and it had a pleated filter inside of it also. Same exact problem. One day of swimming, that thing will be full of bugs and little pieces of grass and leaves, and got to take it all apart, clean that filter out. So I bought a product that's made for swimming pools. It's called a scum sock. Well, they work great for Shop Vacs too. It's just a polyester fabric. It's got a real fine mesh, and you just stretch it over the outside of the pleated filter, and that prevents a lot of the coarse dust from going inside the pleats of the filter. That's where all your surface area is in the filter. So if you keep that available for the fine dust, then the filter lasts a lot longer. And this is slick enough that the cake of the dust will easily fall off, kind of cleaning your filter for you. Now these things are cheap enough that you can use them one time and get rid of them. But they're also tough enough you can use them 3 or 4 times before you have to put a new one on. So 50 cents a piece, I think that's a pretty good investment to help protect a $25 filter, because every time you knock that thing around inside of a garbage can, you're damaging that paper. So the less times you have to do that, the better. So I'm going to take the old clogged up filter outside, clean it out, and spray it out the air hose. I'll bring it back inside and put a scum sock on it, and we'll test it here in the shop, and I'll let you see how it goes. Okay, so we got that filter all cleaned out. It's reinstalled on the machine. And this particular Shop Vac I've had about 2 years. And this is the original filter that I put on it when it was new. And it's holding up pretty well, with the exception of the little demonstration I did for this video. It's always had a scum sock on it. So I'm going to go ahead and put one on there now. Just stretch the scum sock over there and kind of tuck the bottom in underneath the bottom lip of the filter. And we will vac up some dust here, and I can show you how it works. Now I've pretty much already cleaned the shop for the day, so I'm going to just suck some dust out of my dust collector barrel. And it's got a good mix of everything from planer shavings to fine sanding dust in there, so I think it'll be a pretty good test for the scum sock. And then after that's done, I'll pull it back apart and let you see it. Now normally I would just kind of shake this thing on its wheels, and that dust cake would kind of fall off the outside of the scum sock, and I wouldn't open the thing back up again, but I'm pretty sure it's a full bin, and that is the same amount of dust that I sucked up for the test on the unsocked filter. So let's pull this out of here and see what we have. So you can see that there is some dust cake on the filter, but it falls off really easily. Like I say, if you just shake the Shop Vac or tap it with a rubber hammer, that dust cake will just fall off, and you're pretty much back to the level of just the scum sock. So these filters are designed to filter that really fine dust, and they do a great job, but they can't do their job if they're clogged up full of big dust. So this thing is just to keep out the big dust. So if you see this here, there's still some really fine dust that made it through, but it's by no means clogging up the pleats, and you could probably go another 3 to 5 barrels full before you have to take this thing back apart and clean the whole filter. So if you guys want to try the scum sock on your own Shop Vac, just go to the description of this video down below, and there will be a link where you can go and buy them for as little as 50 cents each. Try them out in your own shop, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. We'll see you in the next video.